800 bottles. I used influencers to promote the oil bottle, and the influencers got people to sign up to my email, let's call it a funnel or sequence. In that email sequence, I talked about the oil bottle. I gave them massage tutorials. People got a chance to see inside the paid part of my masterclass, and I also included them in on this journey too. And I think that is what the key success was. There was so much drama going on. There was so many issues. It was to the point where I even told my people I'm ready to give up. Like, this is way too difficult. And it was my people, those 750 people that came back and flooded emails, like flooded my inbox saying, you can't give up, you're so close, keep going, we're behind you. And I think that's what made the launch work so well. And that got us in to the top 5. Super simple, followed a launch formula, and let's just break this down. Sorry guys that are coming for the massage tutorials. Today is all about business. So in December, I launched the first oil bottle, this guy, screen printed. It's a different design now, but this was the first original design. I wanted screen printed because of the oil factor. Issues came up that the bottles get scratched, and I didn't like that, so we ended up changing the design. We'll talk about that in a moment. But created 800 oil bottles to test on Amazon, see if that'll work. But in a nutshell, this is what I did. I used influencers, paid them, they promoted the bundle oil bottle, which went at cost price. Actually, this one was below cost price, and also a discount to the Melt Masterclass. If you haven't seen it, this is what it looks like.
I feel your touch under my skin, where you stop, that's where I begin. I'm feeling weak, take pity on me. This isn't love, it's dangerous.
It's an awesome piece of kit. It's a great resource for couples who want to, get a little bit fun at home, just to build connection with each other. It's really good. Anyways, moving on. To get the discounts, people need to sign up to an email form. Now, I know email's totally old school. I love it, specifically because I don't like my audiences to sit in third-party hands. For instance, your platform might be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. At any stage, these guys can cut off communication to your audience. We've seen it. I've seen it on YouTube and Facebook. Absolutely as well. They change the rules all the time. So I'm a big fan of using email, but you can use any social media that you want when you're doing this. So the idea was influencers brought in 750 people that were keen on getting the oil bottle at a discount and the Melt Masterclass at a discount too. I got them on board early on in the stage before the oil bottles even hit Amazon. Whether that was a right or wrong move, I don't know. It worked for me. It worked for me in the sense that I allowed people to be on the journey with me, and things fell apart a lot, like constantly fell apart. My manufacturers made problems, Amazon certainly made problems, and I personally made a whole bunch of problems too. So the wheels fell off all the time. But I think that including the audience in the process really helped a lot. And it helped them connect with me and trust me, which is really good. And I was totally open and honest throughout the entire process. So things happen like I produced the oil bottle, submitted this to Amazon. Amazon's like, well, where's your address? I'm like, why do people need my office address in Australia when these are being sold in America? They didn't care. We had to redesign the bottle really quickly. I told my audience about this, and this, it really pushed things back. We should have launched around about the 10th of December, but the oil bottles didn't come out till the 20th of December, 5 days before Christmas time. Crazy panic stations. The other thing that I really liked about keeping people in a flow and constant communication was that these guys really enjoyed the story and supported me like crazy, and that made a massive difference. So when the oil bottle actually launched, people were on top of it. When it actually did launch, Amazon, it was so cheap that Amazon put me in this add-on category. Now what that means is that people cannot buy the oil bottle unless they spend $25 more on other Amazon products, then that'll become available. And some of my audience went out and bought 10 of these. Some of them bought 3 of these just to get over that $25 mark. That is insane. The other thing that I noticed as well in the launch is that out of 750 people that I was emailing basically daily, sometimes twice a day, only 4 people unsubscribed. Let me just say that again. 4 people unsubscribed over a 3-week period of me emailing them every day. I've never seen that before. It just shows how much people got into this launch and how they really felt like they were part of the launch as well. And this is what made it work super well. Or if you do end up in that add-on category, you need to increase the price of your product. So I released this at $9. It was too cheap. I found at $9.95 Amazon got rid of the add-on category and people could buy this directly without buying anything else. Once we sold out, Amazon severely penalized us. We dropped from being in the top 5 all the way down into the hundreds. And that takes me to the second launch. So now we're around about January 1st, 2018, 3 months ago. And I had to come up with, well, I wanted to try something else. I didn't like the scratchiness that was happening on the screen printing, and I thought the solution would be to go label wise. So I created these two, and this was done on a whim, a really quick last minute. Let's create a 16-ounce bottle. This one's 8, this guy is 16 ounces, twice the amount. And I really like this idea. Create twice the amount of oil and add a bonus 4-ounce baby bottle. Personally, I want value, but I also want versatility of being able to be mobile with a small bottle. And this one means I can go away for those, romantic weekends away with my partner when I want to share back rubs. That was a new promo. So Valentine's comes around, we've got 5 weeks. I'm like, we are running out of time. We need to get onto this right now. So bottles get created, I start promoting. Again, same formula, using influencers to spread the word about this sale, giving a really good discount on my Melt Masterclass as well, and packaging those two up together. Now this time around, these guys made it to the top 4 best-selling massage oil bottles in February on Amazon. I stuffed up though. I know that I could have done a lot better with promoting, and I think we could have got to number 1, but I was here in LA, I was jet lagged, I got sick. It's just, no excuses. I failed. And here's the key takeaways. If you don't have an audience, get or use or employ or pay, whatever word you want to use, influencers to spread your message. They have an audience, pay them, talk about your product. Make sure that the influencers and your product do match up together. Don't just go to randoms. I've used random influencers before. It doesn't work. Get them to experience your journey. Let them feel your pain. Share with them your issues. A lot of my people that jumped on board would literally give me solutions, and I love that. I think that's fantastic. People would send me articles about how to win on Amazon. The fact that people are getting involved makes such a huge difference. Also, probably my biggest tip as well is if you make promises to your audience, keep them. Whatever I promised during the sale, I made sure that I delivered. It can be hard sometimes, but it goes such a long way. Also with this community building, it makes you get reviews very easily. People trust you. It's so much easier for someone to go, yes, I'm in, I'm involved, I want you to succeed, Dennis, so I will review you. So we shot up to, we're almost sitting at 200 reviews in under 3 months. It should be more. I mean, we sold obviously 800 of these, but we only got like 100 reviews out of these oil bottles. We sold more of these, I'm not quite sure, into like 1,000, 1,500, and we're only at 193 reviews right now. You can't inspire everybody to give you reviews, and I'm not going to hound people for them. I'm just looking, this is the other thing, I'm spending a lot of time with these labels. I'm getting, can you guys see this? Have a look. This is why I keep changing things up, because problems occur. Look at that. That big crease is coming, and as I'm traveling around, there's more creases in the label. And this one, I didn't like the scratches, which you can't see on camera. Let's have a look if I can catch that. Why don't I just go to manual focus? So maybe tough to tell on camera, but at the eye, it just looks all, let me put you back. To the eye, it just looks scuffed and messy. I don't like it. So let's have a chat about what happens after the launch. Yes, everything dies down. You know, you've brought Amazon a whole bunch of traffic. There's been a whole bunch of sales and a whole bunch of reviews as well. A lot of bunches. Amazon loves that. So they bring you to, you get rewarded by getting badges, and they also put you at the top. You rank really well. But as soon as all that traffic begins to die down, so does your listing. And that definitely happened to us. We made it to number 4 using this combo, which was fantastic. And then we dropped down to position 80 or 100. The price went up and I stopped delivering people to Amazon. The campaign ended. But that's okay. You've already given yourself a good kickstart. As long as your listing is optimized, and I can tell you right now, I paid somebody a lot of money to help me get the right keywords, the right research, and there's a whole bunch of tools out there. I don't know if you've heard of Jungle Scout or Helium 10. These are definitely tools that someone that knows how to use will be able to help you build a listing so the Google algorithm, see, that's how old I am, right? The Amazon algorithm knows how to populate your listing. That really helps. So for us, what happened was, did really well with this guy, got him to number 4, sales stopped, or my launch stopped. This guy jumps out to like position 100, and then over time, just playing with pricing point, because it has some history, it started climbing back in. Only yesterday we made it into the top 10, and then Amazon kicked us out for a little bit. But that's okay. I haven't done any marketing since Valentine's Day, like 0 marketing. And I'm about to begin running this funnel. Part of this, the videos, taking you on this journey, is all part of this, getting people to know Melt and getting people to know me and the oils a little bit better. So that's something to keep in mind, especially once your campaign finishes. What do you do? How do you maintain that progress and momentum that you brought to your listing? You could run campaign after campaign if you want. You don't need a lot. Like, I only had 750 people sign up, and technically I could do this again every single month, which would keep me there. But I kind of like want to figure out how to get a regular, steady flow of people through without having to run through campaign after campaign. But you know, really there's no right or wrong here. You just have to test and figure out what works for you. Rightio, so that's my launch and how we got into the top 10 best-selling massage oils on Amazon. To be honest, I only did this to test out the possibilities and see what can actually happen, and can one little dude actually make it into the top 10, the top 5. And yeah, it is possible with launches. Now is the long game. Now there's so much still actually that needs to happen and to do. We have so many issues and problems. Like for instance, right now, my biggest problem is that those 2 oil bottles, the 16 ounce and the 4 ounce, there's only like 1,000 of those in Amazon right now. And I've been doing my numbers. I've got around about 20 days worth of supply left. And that's not enough time to get more bottles to Amazon. I haven't got more bottles into Amazon yet because my current manufacturer is charging me way too much. So I've been shopping around for another bottling plant, and I think I've found somebody. This time it's in Florida. So right now I'm in California. Florida's a long, long way away from where I usually land. California is just a lot closer to Melbourne right now, but I really don't care. Like the location wise, what I do care about is the service. Can we get stuff to you on time? Can we self-fulfill? This is the next thing that I'm moving into, not just using Amazon, because Amazon is not allowing us to send international customers 16 ounce oil bottles. Driving me insane. So fuck it, Amazon. If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it myself. All my support emails that I keep sending them, all the support tickets, just going, guys, can you make this happen? They're just deleting. it's crazy. It's like dealing with a 4-year-old child. So, you know, if Amazon doesn't want to do it, I'm gonna get it to you. I'm gonna figure this out. So anyways, next step, Facebook ads, trying to get communication, getting this thing better, because I've just started again, and you know what? I'm not doing too well with using the camera, or getting my coloring right, or low light stuff. So much to learn. All right, I'm out. I'll see you soon.